Everybody's doing well this afternoon. It's a little chilly out there today. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway. First person here is Sweetie. What did my boss feel today after I texted him? Grounded, stable, content. Showing is the Hermit, so maybe you didn't hear back from him, or he could be taking time for himself to figure out what it is that he needs. But overall, it looks like it went well. Pallavi, love. You have success coming in around love when you listen to your intuition. Express your wants and needs around love could take you to a place where you're listening to your intuition and life is moving forward. You have an Aries coming in that may be of significance. You've got the world at your feet, a committed relationship here, and another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Not looking back on the past, life is moving forward, so it's probably going to be new energy that comes in if you're not with anyone right now. Emily, money. You have choices and options that lead to greener pastures around finances. A new job or business opportunity, along with feeling ambitious and perseverant, brings in more money between now and the end of the year. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel relieved. Money comes in, finances improve. Essence for the next 3 days. For the next 3 days, old wounds heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon. You'll have choices and options around social activity, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Plus, you're feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and you could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Tanya, general. A new journey begins, and then also a side business, side project, side hustle could be bringing in extra cash. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures, and somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. There could be a romantic connection with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and a wish comes true. You also may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby, and paying off a bill of debt or a loan could make you feel relieved. I don't like the way that looks. I need another pin. The pin probably came out, and I'm probably going to step on it. I hope not. I hope not, because that's going to hurt. Red, build towards me. Looks pretty good. You've got good karma and a wish that comes true. Steady, stable energy that's sincere, grounded, and down to earth. Forward moving. Focused. Pretty good. Lily, love for the next few months. Leaving people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you. Life moves forward. You've got happiness coming in around things moving forward, possibly with a Leo. Looks like new energy comes in towards the end of this year that could change life for the better for you quickly and bring in cause for celebration. It also may be a Cancer. Listen to your intuition, explore your options, and your love life can move forward to a committed relationship that's pretty well functioning, if that's something that you're looking for. Mega, general for the rest of the month. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, and the solution to a problem is in front of you. Before the end of the month, you'll figure it out. Laying down the law, setting boundaries is also serving you well between now and the end of the month. Money is coming in. You could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Negativity moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Davey, what does Tarot want me to know? New beginnings around the horizon, especially where career is concerned. Feeling ambitious. You should be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. The hard work you put in comes back to you. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you or that you feel are stuck and stagnant. Something happens that makes you happy around finances improving. More money is coming in. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you may be planning travel. Can chant angel cards. Emperor, Archangel Michael, organization and logic, structure, discipline, and leadership. Life experience, Archangel Chamuel, significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. It's time to spread your wings. Ace of Earth, inflow of abundance, promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Be wise, advice. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Slow and steady wins the race, but you should be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You may be planning travel. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Whatever it is, let it go. Life is moving forward. Nat, general love. Okay, when it comes to love, you've got your love life changes for the better for you quickly, and you have love coming in or a love offer coming in from an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, that may be more towards the end of this year, and it could be a Capricorn. Should have long-term potential. Negativity moves into the past, and it should have like long-term potential to be a well-functioning relationship. Slow and steady wins the race, and it's not the kind of thing you can rush, but things are moving forward with divine guidance. Mariana, messages on money. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relief. Listen to your intuition. Adding a new stream of income between now and the end of the year could be bringing in the extra cash. And it could be like a part-time job, a side hustle, something that even may be seasonal. But whatever it is, a temporary increase in like a side whatever brings in more money between now and the end of the year, and it could make a pretty decent difference as far as finances are concerned. Lily, why is my boss's daughter so lazy? She's so hard to do shifts with because she's so lazy and makes my job 10 times harder. We've complained about her, but nothing happens. That's exactly the reason, because she's the boss's daughter and she thinks that she can have other people do her shit. She shows as being lazy and arrogant. She's slow to change, but at some point this is going to come back to haunt her. I don't know if it's in this job or if it's in the next job she gets. But she's kind of like creating, I hate to say bad karma, because there's more that goes into karma than just one thing that you do. But it's like she knows what she can get away with, so she's getting away with it. Yeah, but it's not going to last. Her luck is going to run out at some point. Sooner than later. That's terrible. Dakota, general. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You've got lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. And you've got maybe going back to school or learning a new area of study. Money comes in. You have a new journey on the horizon that leads to success around finances improving. And something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. You could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Alpha, who and why does one have jealousy towards my partner? Can you rephrase that? I'm not really sure what the question is. T-Vent finances. Slow and steady wins the race, but a new journey and things moving forward with good luck could lead you to success around finances improving in the month of September. It's like one step at a time, and it may be slow, but things are moving forward, and it's like crawling out from under. You should see an improvement this fall. Bacon, will the bug be found in my hotel room? I don't think so. Kiara, D's feelings for L, their exes. L has surgery next month, and D is offering to come and help, but I feel suspicious of his feelings, what his feelings are for her in their situation. Well, these two people still care about each other, even if they're not together in a relationship. I don't think that they're ever going to not care about one another. And I think that whatever this situation is has got him worried, and I think it makes him feel like he feels like he's in control of something if he's there to oversee things. Yeah, I think that there are still old feelings here. Kelly, will I pass the math part of my GED in the future? Yes. Maggie, love for the next 5 days. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you may have a new journey on the horizon, or something happens that makes you happy with the sun. 4 of Wands could be a long-term potential around a current relationship if you're in one, or with the next person that comes in, which may be somebody brand new. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings lead to success. Explore your options if you're not with anyone right now. You also could have a Pisces around. Amanda, will I get a raise this assessment period? Yes, I think you will. Sutra, how would G and his 2 friends react if J ended up cutting ties with them completely and disappeared from their life? Okay, well, initially they may, like if this person just disappeared, it might take a couple of days or a couple of weeks for them to realize it. And then they're going to try to control the situation and reach out to the person or chase the person down a little bit. But if they get nowhere, they'll end up walking away from the situation, feeling like there was nothing else they could do about it, and they would feel a little bit disappointed or hurt and betrayed. Cosmic, I had to leave work early yesterday and leave today because of family emergency. When I went to speak with my supervisor, she seemed upset that I was taking time off, even though she said that it was okay. Is my job in jeopardy? Will GS end my temp assignment? No. I think she was annoyed, and I think it's like these things are annoying, right? No, people get annoyed when you have to take time off. But the fact of the matter is that life happens, and sometimes we need to take time off. Sometimes we need to cancel plans or rearrange appointments. Shit happens. So it's like they know that, and it's not, it's not, you didn't do anything wrong. It's like they can say, well, she hasn't shown up in 2 weeks, so we're going to cancel it. It's like, yeah, I may be annoyed, but this is life, and I know that this is life, and I might not be happy with it, but this is what we got to do. I wouldn't worry about it. Lily, if Andre isn't coming back to New Zealand, why does he also keep the communication going with me every day? Well, because he does like speaking to you, there's that. But it's also like knowing that you're there, or you're staying in contact with him, is kind of like an ego thing. It's like he likes to know that there's somebody there, and it's almost as if he feels like you're waiting on him, and that's serving him as like feeling like he's got options. It's not like his intentions aren't bad. They may be selfish, but I don't even think he realizes he's being selfish. It's like, it reminds me of I dated this guy when I was like 19 or 20, and then he joined the army, not the army, the Navy. And when he was out of the country, he wrote me letters like every day. Like he would call me from like wherever he was. He had like whatever kind of card. He would call me, leave me messages. But when he came home, I hardly ever saw him. Like he would stop into my job and that was it. But it was like when he was away, it's like he needed the support from me. And when he was gone, when he was home, he had other things that were more important. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen with you, but it's like knowing that somebody's there or being able to talk to somebody at any given moment. It's like this person feels like you're there at their disposal, and that makes them feel stable. Lizette, love reading. Love reading. Okay, your love life is moving forward and you're no longer holding yourself back. So if you're currently with someone, expressing your feelings and listening to your intuition strengthens your current relationship. If you're not with anyone, you have a Leo and a Pisces coming in. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and you're actually headed towards happiness around the 10 cups being full. So things look pretty good. Cosmic, I think that she was annoyed. She has a lot on her plate. Yeah. Yeah, and I totally understand it, because when I was a manager, like I would get annoyed too. And it's like I knew the people that were like, there was the kid that never showed up, always had an excuse. And then there was the kid that was always there and willing to take any shift. But it didn't make a difference. If somebody called in sick or had to leave and there was some kind of an emergency, it didn't matter who it was. I was the one that was going to have to pay the price of it. And it was annoying, but it's life. What are you going to do? A SAR, career reading. Career reading. Oh, maybe it's just A. Sorry. I'm an idiot. Expressing your wants and needs and stepping into your strength and self-confidence leads you to success around your career moving forward. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Negativity is moving into the past. More money is coming in and the weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. Life is moving forward. Hi, Mel. Where was I? I did those. I did that one. I think I'm going to put Amy for love. A wish comes true when you walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Life could change for you for the better quickly and bring you to a place where you're feeling relief around having the world at your feet. If you're not with anyone right now, you do have a committed relationship coming in, and it could be with a Libra or a Capricorn. If you're already with someone, leaving the past in the past and focusing more on the now and things moving will help things move forward. Like whatever's happened in the past, just leave that in the past. Disconnect from it. And if you're not with anyone right now, leaving people and places and things in the past that no longer serve you will help to open new doors. Beautiful one, will M finally give us the money after reading my message I sent her? I think you're going to get the money, and I think it's going to come in quickly, but I'm not sure if the message has anything to do with it. I don't know if you've threatened her, or if you do threaten her, or she feels like she could get in trouble, she may hand it over quicker. But I'm not sure if she's the one that has to give you the money or if it has to come from someplace else. That's why I'm not sure if your message to her is going to do it. But somehow, like, I don't know if she's going to be the one to physically hand you the money, or the money comes from like a check from an estate, from a lawyer's office or something like that. Because that's what I'm thinking with the justice card and the legal shit, that it may be coming from like the estate of. And I don't know that she's going to be the one that's going to, she may have to be the one to push it through, but I don't know if it's going to come right from her. But I would stay on top of it, because if she feels threatened, she'll be more likely to help you, because I think she knows she's wrong. Lily, love for the next few days, love for the next few months. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down, and your love life can move forward towards greener pastures where life could change for the better quickly. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full, and it may be, well, you got a Libra here. And old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You also have another air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It looks like new energy comes in and changes your life for the better, and you may walk away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you, and life begins to move forward. Davey, what does Tarot want me to know? Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief, and new beginnings around the horizon, and disappointments healing and moving into the past. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. You might even be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Lily, why is my boss's daughter so lazy? She tries so hard to do shifts. Oh, I did that one already. Oh, what am I? I'm an idiot. I'm an ass. Liz, love for this weekend. Love for this weekend looks okay. It's a little bit slow, but communication looks good. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. And romance does heat up before the end of this weekend, possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It's a little slow, but okay. Liz, for the next 24. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Success comes in around work, school, or business, and you could have money coming in, maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Priyanka, how will Gaurav's career and financial condition? Disappointment is healed and moved into the past, and finances are improving. Money is coming in, and his career should be moving forward pretty quickly. With cause for celebration around any area of his life that has been stuck or stagnant, he should see success between now and the end of the fall. Things should move forward. Come on, what to expect for the rest of the weekend? Listen to your intuition and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Maybe spending time with a Leo, and you may be getting the idea or working on a side business, side project, side hustle that could be successful. Empress, as used feelings towards me. May find you to be strong, confident, hardworking, smart, intelligent, down-to-earth, and reliable. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? New beginnings around the horizon that lead to success. And you have a Scorpio here and fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Explore your options could lead to success around love and passion. Not bad. New love, general. You've got the world at your feet. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries that'll serve you well. Old wounds heal, old betrayals, old nonsense, all moving into the past. Money is coming in. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and you could run into somebody who you've been hoping to see or reconnect with somebody from the past. XXX, what can I expect in love for the upcoming weeks? You've got new beginnings on the horizon that lead to success around love. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. If you're currently with someone, you can expect growth, change, and transformation for the better coming in through divine guidance. If you're not with anyone, you have a Scorpio and a Sagittarius coming in. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, and your life is moving forward. And you're calling the shots. So if you feel like not much is moving forward or you're not really in control of things. It's actually the opposite. You're really in control of what happens over the next few weeks. Not bad. Not bad. Yvonne, I made a friend called Eddie, but we had a small misunderstanding and he cut me off. Will we rekindle our friendship? Yes, you will. Liz, why has Leo stopped messaging me? Could it be that he's not feeling me anymore? May have felt as if things weren't going anywhere between the two of you. But here's the thing. You have communication coming in, so you're going to hear from him. So he may change his mind maybe after Mercury goes direct and you hear from him. Did he disappear under Mercury retrograde? Because if he did, he's coming back when Mercury turns around. You should hear from him. Hello, General. Disappointments heal and move into the past. A wish comes true. Life is coming into balance. Success is coming in around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Luck changes for you for the better quickly. Lizette, was it a super chat? I think I did it for you already a few minutes ago. It was a green super chat. PG for the next 48 hours. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Cause for celebration comes in around finances improving. You may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Negativity is moving into the past and something makes you happy with the sun. You may also be spending time with a Taurus. A new journey begins and you're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. Show empathy, energy around my workplace. CD. Energy is okay. Like the world is at your feet. Success is coming in with choices and options around things moving forward. Anamika, will I get this government job this year? I think you will get it before the end of this year, yeah. Melissa, may I ask what's coming in for me this weekend? A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could have choices and options around social activity this weekend. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You could be planning a road trip or travel. Migu, love for the next 3 days. Not much is happening over the next 3 days. Nothing bad is happening. It just looks like it's stagnant. So if you're currently with someone, status quo, not much is happening. If you're not with anyone, probably nothing new is coming in the next 3 days. Looks a little slow. Diamond, when will I have the money to fix my car? Another car issue. I mean, is it ridiculous? AC issues, and will it last until I can fix it? Should be able to fix it, I'm going to say within the next 3 weeks. I think it'll be okay until you can fix it. I would just try not to use it if you can. You know, use it as little as or as sparingly as possible. But I think it'll be okay. Davey, general for next month. Growth, change, and transformations coming in around finances, and that may make you feel happy. You've got teamwork favored around work, school, or business. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Cause for celebration comes in around slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward, and you may have something nice happening around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or an Aries. Starfall of love. You have new beginnings on the horizon that lead to success. Slow and steady wins the race, but cause for celebration coming in around love with a committed relationship. If you're with this person, current relationship's functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you have a Leo coming in, or you have a Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Explore your options leads to success. Alpha, why are people jealous of my relationship with my partner? We're feeling it on both ends. You can't answer for like why people. It's too broad. There's too many people. Everybody would have a different reason. Usually jealousy is something that you can't really explain. It's not really like a specific reason why somebody feels jealous. It's usually like the aura or the essence of a situation. But I can't answer for something broad like why people. It's like, what's everyone's favorite color? Why does everybody like the color blue? You know, it's too broad. You can ask a different question. Amen. Weekend with O. Weekend with O looks like it's a little slow. You've got communication here, but justice is in reverse, which may indicate that either the relationship is out of balance or somebody may be feeling like they've been treated unfairly. Six of Pentacles in reverse could echo that. So I would say expressing your wants and needs around the situation, if you haven't yet, would be suggested. Spiritually beautiful, what's to come for me? What's to come for me? Success around work, school, or business. A new job or business opportunities on the horizon, but if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have the world at your feet. Listen to your intuition and life comes into balance. Infinity. What does MG want from our connection? They don't know. They're like a little stuck and stagnant. They're just kind of going along with the flow of things and seeing what happens. They don't really know what they want. Adam, can I try and get a reading? If my husband really loves me, his name is Ruben. Okay, let's see. Does Ruben really love Desiree? I would say, yeah, the feelings around this situation are very real, but there's also complications and disappointments. So I don't know what that's all about. But if you're questioning whether or not this person really loves you, yes, I think they do, but that might not override everything else that's going on. But I don't know what all that is. Emily, for the rest of the year for Jane and me. You have growth, change, and transformation that comes in around the situation, and it may be functioning better as you move towards the end of the year. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and communication picks up, and you may be spending time together or more time together. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Linus, will I be able to secure university housing for my daughter? Yes, I believe you will. Sarah, what do the cards suggest? Quitting tarot or continuing? Giving it time. It's really for you to make that decision. It's really, that's up to you. So, it's like anything else. If you started playing piano, would you give up because you weren't Beethoven in the first 6 months, or would you continue with it? That's a question for you. To me, some things, like I started crocheting. I'm not very good at it. I get frustrated with it. I kind of stopped. It wasn't really giving me any enjoyment. If you're not getting any enjoyment out of it and it's stressing you out, then give it up. If you feel like, hey, I want to learn this, I'm willing to practice, it's going to take time, then continue with it. But the cards can't tell you what to do. You have to figure that out. But if you're coming to a point where you're downing it more than you're enjoying it, like anything else, it just may be time to give it up or take some time away from it. Lily, do you see Andre being a little bummed out when I do eventually find someone, because I feel that's what's going to happen? If he's not coming back, I have to let it go. Well, it's kind of hypothetical at this point because it hasn't happened and we don't know where he's going to be at the time that you find somebody else. I mean, he could be, yeah, but it depends. Does he tell you he's coming back? Because it's kind of reading like he's dragging you along, but there's not really a future here. So, I mean, it could be a life lesson for him, but I can't say definitely because we don't know where he's going to be at the time you decide to move forward. The unfortunate thing is that if you continue in this relationship with him, it may be hard for you to find someone because your energy is kind of like a little closed off. But that's for you to decide. I don't know what he's saying about coming back. The cards look like he's gone. So what I would do is focus on yourself and what you want and try to disconnect from him right now just to see how you feel. Like you might get, a couple of weeks away from the situation and feel like, okay, I'm glad that I'm not feeling the way that I was, because like those attachment feelings, like they could keep somebody stuck and stagnant. Like I said, I've had somebody who I haven't read from her recently. Well, I hadn't been reading for her for a while, but I was reading for her back before Avery was born. And now here it is, Avery's almost 5. And I spoke to her not that long ago, and she's still hung up on this guy that, I mean, nothing is happening. And like the question is, when is it going to improve? It's like if you haven't realized that it's not improving. I mean, it's been 5 years since I've been reading. I don't know how long it's been altogether, but I know that this dates back to past history. And it's like holding on to something that once was way back when, but in however many years it's been, it's like pining away on something that's just not happening. And it's keeping her stuck and stagnant. And these people are not 20 years old. They're older people. And to me, it's like, you're going to look back on your life and see that you've wasted it waiting for something that's just not happening, but having a fantasy of something being such a wonderful connection that really isn't that wonderful. But you might not see that until you disconnect from it. Not you personally, but just anyone in general. I know for myself, some of the situations I was in when I was younger, like the sailor I was just talking about, thinking he and I had such a great connection, and then getting some time away from it and realizing that it really wasn't that great. But sometimes it's got to be a lesson learned. Could he be disappointed? He could be, but he's the one that's made the choice to move to a different country. So he's got to, like that's what his choice is. He could have made a choice not to move to the country and stay there and let the relationship flourish. If I were reading for him, my suggestion would be more of like, you have to focus on what you want, because if you devote your life to a relationship and not put your wants or needs first, you lower your vibration because now the other person is more important than you are. And it's funny, I was just watching a video with, I had it on while I was cleaning the kitchen. Bobby Brown, I don't know, if you're not old like me, you might not know who she is. But anyhow, she's the one that I told you, my friend and I, we bleached her hair in high school because she wanted to look like her, and we destroyed her hair. Anyway, She was a model and an actress way back when we were like adolescents and thought that she was like gorgeous. So she is gorgeous. She still is. But anyhow, she was saying in the interview how whenever she got into a relationship with somebody, and all of her relationships failed miserably, that she hasn't been with anyone in like the last 8 years. And she's made that a choice, that I make bad decisions. If I find him attractive, then there's something wrong with the relationship. I'm not getting into it. That's where she is now, or at least at the time of the video was recorded. And she was saying that when she got into a relationship, she put her career on hold. And she would tell her manager, I'm not doing anything because this is where I am. And every relationship failed. So it's like when you find that place where you're like doing what you want to do and you're not letting somebody else hold you back, and you're not like putting your life on hold for somebody else. And it took me so long to get that, because in my head, as a people pleaser, I always put the other person before me, not realizing that the universe was now, I was going down. Like my vibration was going down because I was waiting on what somebody else was going to do. And my whole life was like that. Not even just with my male relationships, but with my friends, with my family. I would find myself waiting to make plans with somebody. Oh, I can't make plans because so-and-so might call, because they usually call on this day. I mean, ridiculous. Now I've changed that, where you have to put your wants and needs first. So if you really want to be in a relationship with someone, then you have to break away from things that aren't working. And hoping that somebody comes back will just keep you hoping somebody comes back. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like his intentions are to come back at this point. Doesn't mean he's never coming back, but for right now, for today, I would say the way it looks, it would be best to focus on what it is that you want for yourself and not worry about what happens to him or how he feels later down the line. Anyhow. Meanwhile, I totally understand, because it's not an easy situation. Adonis, no one's been getting back to me. Is it best I just phone call or go in person? Okay, let's see. Is it best to phone call? Go in person. I would go in person. Or what you could do is phone call first, and if you don't get anywhere, then go in. I hate that life is like that, but sometimes you have to be a pain in the ass. And you may have to go in there and, hey, I emailed twice. I need an answer. This is my life. I'm paying for it. What's happening? Diamond, general around me over the next few months. Well, you have old disasters moving into the past, which is a good thing. You're no longer holding yourself back, and your luck is going to change for the better quickly, which is a good thing. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Money is coming in. Finances are improving. You may be planning travel. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, along with anxiety, and that may have something to do with money coming in. You have a wish that comes true. Oh, Sarah, I know I looked at the cards. Like the cards were showing that you're at a crossroads. You have to make the decision. So like the cards can't tell you what to do, but it's like anything else. If you're not enjoying it anymore, don't do it. If like I say to Avery when we're ice skating, there are some days, look, she's 4 years old. The ice skating sessions are usually an hour and a half long. I don't think most people stay from start to finish, but we do. And that's what I try to set for her, that we're here for an hour and a half. If you don't want to do this anymore, you don't have to do it anymore. But if you want to do it, you have to do it. You have to make that decision. And when I say that to her, she's like, no, I want to stay. I want to stay. I actually think, and her coach feels the same way, that keeping her on the ice for that long is really, that's a lot to be expected. Like she said, like a 3-year-old, you're lucky if you can get them on the ice for 20 minutes, they want to go. And she's been on the ice 3 hours. Friday night, sometimes we're there for 3 hours. But if it gets to the point where she's no longer enjoying it and it's become a chore, then don't do it anymore. But if you're enjoying it and you want to keep doing it and you want to learn more, then you're here to do that. Then the time is available. We're here. We paid for it. You're going to stay. So it's the same thing with anything. If you're not getting enjoyment out of it, it's making you more anxious than it is giving you something. Like you're not feeling like you're getting anything out of it, then it may be time to just take a break from it. And it's okay to take a break. It's okay to take a break from anything. What will tomorrow look like the 22nd? What will tomorrow look like the 22nd? I can't believe it's already the end of August. Bums me out. Tomorrow looks like an okay day. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Money is coming in. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Cause for celebration comes in. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And Diamond, you're so right. Live life for what you want. Yeah. Unfortunately, most of us don't. I one time, it was years ago, I was on the phone with a reader, and this is when I was thinking about like running away. I don't know where I was headed, but I was leaving. And what I wanted to hear, what I wanted her to say to me was, you can't leave him. He won't be able to live without you. He needs you. He loves you. You got to stay here. That's what I wanted to hear. And what she told me was, if you leave and you move away and you take care of yourself, you're going to get more respect from him. And she was so right. Because obviously I didn't leave. I'm still here. But he continued to walk all over me for several years after that, with me in my head thinking, well, if I treat him really well, he's going to be better to me. Yeah, what was making me think that? That's like the slot machine I told you about the other night. My friend was on it. Put I don't know how much money into it. It's going to win. It's going to win. I'm going to win. It's lucky. What makes you think it's lucky? It hasn't been lucky all night. Why do you think it's lucky? Same thing with me. He's treated you like shit for 5 years. You think he's going to change tomorrow? No. Why didn't I just pick up and leave? I should have. But I always think about her. Whenever I'm making a decision, I always think about what she said. You need to do what you need to do for yourself. And everybody else will either fall in line or they'll go away. But if they go away, then they were meant to go away. And she was right. Even though she didn't tell me what I wanted to hear at that moment, what she said was right. And I should have listened to her. But anyway, it was a long time ago. Mountain, I vented to a few friends yesterday. Now I'm worried that maybe I said too much. Oh, that's funny. I did that a couple of weeks ago with someone, and I was worried too that I'm like, oh, maybe they went back and they said something, and all right, am I being judged? I don't think so, and I don't think that you said too much. But you know what I said to myself when I was feeling like that? Do I really care? Do I really care? Like, whatever I was saying was the absolute truth with what was going on and how I felt. So do I really have anything to feel bad about? No. And same thing for you. Whatever was going on, whatever you said, whatever it was, is the truth. That's how you felt, and you have every right to feel that way. And if somebody else has a problem with it, it's their problem. Sharon Naru. Why does my boss, Latoya Williams, hate me? I don't think she hates you. I think she's threatened by you. I don't know if she feels like you're smarter than she is, you're a better worker than she is, you know more than she is. For some reason, she's threatened by you. I don't know if she feels like maybe you're going to steal her job, or you could steal her job, or they could get rid of her, and I don't know. It's a jealousy thing. She needs to work on herself, otherwise that energy is going to come back to bite her. Adonis, I think I'm going to call and then go in person. Good idea. Stacey, general for the rest of August. August, the rest of August looks okay. The hard work you put into work, school, or business is bringing in more money. A disappointment is healing. Cause for celebration comes in around life changing for the better for you quickly, and you may be planning travel. Not bad. Adonis, how does Ryan feel about me? If they even feel anything, are they crushing? Let's see. They could be crushing, yeah. Yeah. May find you to be attractive, spontaneous, fun, like you have a good personality. Somebody who they, I don't know, like look up to or admire, have a lot of respect for. I would say, yeah, they could be crushing. I don't think that they're going to say anything at this point. If you're worried about being like, put on the spot. No, I just think that they really admire you. Mountain, I'm thinking of setting a lofty goal with a mayor I work with. Do we both have what it takes to meet the goal? Can we do it? Is it unrealistic? Okay. Could we reach this goal? Yeah. I think that you could. Slow and steady wins the race, but it could lead you to success. Adonis, it won't be long to Christmas. Great. I always feel like as soon as Labor Day comes, it's like you go to sleep Labor Day, you wake up, it's Thanksgiving, and then before you know it, it's like we're waiting for St. Patty's Day to come around. That's so terrible. Palak, anything that Tara wants me to know. Yeah. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And if you've been thinking about working on a new creative project or creative hobby, now would be the time to do so. Listen to your intuition, maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, a wish comes true. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Girly, I finally decided to put myself first, especially after my last relationship. Prioritize yourself because you're showing others how to treat you. Yes. Yes. Butterfly A, general for the rest of the week. You've got happiness that comes in around work, school, or business, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders when more money is coming in. Teamwork is favored. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon, and something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Carla, will I receive a job offer from my former employer? Yes, you should. Mountain, there is someone out where I volunteer and she's so rude to me. She has a rep of being this way. Nice for a while and then standoffish and rude. And then she lied and said that it was because I wouldn't say hello to her, which is a bald-faced lie. It's crazy. What's her issue? Okay, she could be a little bit like on the higher end of the narcissism spectrum. So her issue is that she may be friendly in the beginning because she's trying to feel people out. And I don't know if she even does it consciously. People that she feels that she can push around or manipulate, she may continue to be nice to. But if she kind of gets the idea that you're a strong person or that you're not going to stand for her bullshit, then she kind of turns it around and blames the other person. Like you're rude to her. The situation is out of balance, but it's on her, not on you. And unfortunately, people are seeing her for who she is. I think you said that. She's got a reputation for it. So if you were someone who she thought that she could push around, she probably would continue to be nice to you to get out of you what she wanted. But because she feels like you're stronger than that, yeah, it's her issue, not yours. Strong people or people that she feels are confident or successful, she won't be nice to. Like, she'll show her true colors because you're not going to serve her purpose. But people that are assholes, you know, that she feels that she can, well, she's the asshole, but people that she feels like aren't going to stand up to her or she can push around, she'll continue to be nice to because she thinks she can get like whatever she wants from them. Or maybe even make them do things for her that she doesn't want to do or whatever it is. It's not nice energy at all. Rodica, love general. You have a wish that comes true around love. If you're already with someone, current relationship should be functioning very well. If you're not with anyone, you have a very passionate wish coming true here, possibly with an Aquarius. If your love life has been stuck and stagnant lately, that energy should shift. Where somebody comes in and makes you an offer, that would be hard to turn down. Could also be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but you're headed towards the 10 Cups being full. Life is moving forward. Stacy, finances for the rest of the month. You listen to your intuition. There's growth, change, and transformation, choices and options, and somebody may make you an offer that leads to success around finances for this month. Money is coming in and you should be okay. If you're feeling like, shit, I don't know how I'm going to make it, you make it this month. You've got success coming in, feeling grounded and stable. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities around choices and options. Money's coming in. Carla, will I receive it? Oh, I did that one. Play music. Will my path come back normal? The anxiety you gotta have, right? Such anxiety. I think it will, yeah. I'm in. Can I have a reading, just a general? Areas of your life that have been stuck and stagnant are now going to turn around and begin to move forward, and you're not looking back on the past. You're letting go of old wounds. You're making decisions that are pushing your life forward, and you're listening to your intuition. Teamwork is favored. You may be spending time with a Capricorn. You could have a new venture on the horizon that's bringing in more money. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. A new journey begins. Not bad. You could be spending time with a water sign as well, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Shania, will I pass my D test if I take it today or wait? I think you're going to pass it. And whether you wait or not, I think you're going to pass it. So that's up to you. I would just take it today and get it over with. Let's see. Who haven't I answered for yet? I haven't answered for Leo Moon. My workplace is so toxic. I've been trying to pivot to GRC role. Can the cards show when I can land another full-time role? Yeah, it actually could be pretty soon. Maybe within the next 8 to 9 weeks. New beginnings around the horizon where you're feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Anxiety eases. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities and some good luck coming in. Good karma coming back to you, or whatever you want to call it. Curly, my question is, why does my coworker Libra have an issue with me? I don't know if it's you specifically, or if it's just like this person could be like, you never know what you're going to get from them. Like they could be nice one day and an asshole the next day. And that just may be who they are. They may treat everyone like that. Because it doesn't show anything specific to you. It shows like sometimes nice, sometimes an asshole. Sometimes you might not know what you're going to get from them. Or they may be nice one minute and then the next they bite your head off. I would just try to keep like arm's length distance between them. Now, in follow up to that, will the family decide to ask her to leave at some point in the future? Yeah, and if they don't, she's going to leave. So either, I wouldn't even be surprised if they have some kind of a falling out and she leaves, but she's not going to be there forever. And Kita, general. You've got money coming in and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You have happiness coming in and life is changing for you for the better quickly. No longer holding yourself back. You may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and you have life is moving forward and you're ready for it. Vidisha, I can't tell you where you're going to meet your husband or when. BJ, Marwan's feelings and actions towards me. Seems to be kind of like a little shut down, or not. There's not much action happening here. May find you to be a loyal friend, somebody who is kind, caring, and sincere, somebody who he has a lot of respect for, but I don't see much action here. I would reach out to him if you want to see things pick up. Mihak, there's so much bickering and arguments between me and Sagittarius. After arguments today, he asked me to leave and go back. What's next? Is he thinking about us? It's so heartbreaking. I think that this rockiness is going to continue for a little while. It's probably going to be continuing with like the arguing, the bickering, and then things like it's like a cycle, and that's probably going to continue over the next couple of months. It's like two people that are not seeing eye to eye. Jarella, does Tony not talk to Angelo because of me? No, I don't think it's because of you. I don't know if they had a falling out about something that may have had to do with like money or finances. I don't know. I don't think you're responsible for it. Maggie, around when will I hear from the job for the business specialist for an interview? I'm going to say maybe early next week, maybe within the next 8 days. Elizabeth, what are Carlos's next actions and intentions? Next actions is communication that comes in probably through text message quickly, like before the end of this week. His intentions may be for things to move forward fast. Hangman is in reverse. The Eight of Wands is echoing things moving forward and looking for cause for celebration around the situation moving forward. Adonis, I feel like the recent new moon we had didn't last. It only lasted a day. Usually the moon phase is 2 to 3 days. Yeah, and then this, the super blue moon that we had the other day is supposed to shake things up, as if we need any more shaking up. Right? Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet? Caracella, me and C. You've got communication coming in, but other than that, things look a little bit slow. Things look a little bit out of balance, or two people that may not be on the same page, and that could be causing negativity. I would say express your wants and needs around the situation if you want to see things change. Sarah, there are so many times you say in feelings this person will always care about you. Well, it depends on what the other cards are, but sometimes it could be the Lover's card, like could be like a soulmate connection kind of a thing. like I'm always going to care about you kind of a thing. Could be the Ace of Cups, could be the Six of Wands, could be the Six of Pentacles, Nine of Rods. There's a lot. Yeah. Like, think about somebody like all of the exes I've had in my past. I haven't had that many exes, but I will care about all of them. Not that I would ever want to be with any of them ever again, but as human beings, as people, I would want the best for them. And sometimes that could be shown as the soulmate card, which would be the Lover's card. But if it's a connection where two people are not together or they've gone in different directions, and there's like the Eight of Cups, like the Eight of Cups is somebody has walked away from it, but I still care about you, but I just don't want to be with you anymore. Like, I don't want this relationship. I have to. Reminds me of, this is really aging myself. And I can't even, if this episode ever comes on Pluto TV, I will not watch it. There was an episode of Family Ties where Alex and Ellen break up because Ellen's going to France to pursue her dance career. And it was so heartbreaking. Now, in real life, they married each other, and they're still married, however many years it's been, and I think they have like 4 or 5 kids. But that didn't even make me feel better knowing that. I was so devastated by Ellen leaving, and I remember me and my friends like crying over that. But that is exactly like, I'm always going to care about you, but I need to do what I'm going to do for myself. But that is also very similar to what we were talking about before, about putting your wants and needs. Like, her wants and needs to be a dancer had to be more important to her than her relationship with Alex. I know it's only a TV show, but this shit happens in real life. And she did the right thing, because had she stayed with Alex and gave up her career, it would have lowered her vibration and their relationship would have wound up falling apart anyway. So the point is that, like, you can care about somebody, you could love them as a person and just not want to be with them as a partner anymore. And that comes up a lot, because a lot of times, you know, even if shitty things have happened, like Aquarius that I was with off and on for years, he did shitty things, but I still care about him as a person. And I enjoy his company. Sometimes we'll go out for a walk, you know, and I'm fine with that, like, as a human being. But I'm glad that I got over that part of me that was getting hurt by that situation. And anyway, that was a really long time ago. But anyhow. Anyway. And I hate those heartbreaking, you know, it's like, I want to see the happy ending. But it wouldn't have been a happy ending if she wouldn't have left. They wouldn't have been happy. Something would have happened. I'm saying that. Quoting the A-Team. I pity the fool. I never watched it. But I know of it. Isabella, finances for the rest of August. Finances look okay. You've got the world at your feet. New beginnings on the horizon. Money is coming in, and you could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, making decisions that push life forward, and you're ready for it. Adonis, Ryan towards me. Energy is good. Respectful, down to earth, stable, sincere, strong, and like sincere or loyal. Pretty good. A Little House on the Prairie. The Waltons, I don't know. I never watched, but Little House on the Prairie, I used to love that. I haven't seen it in years, but my sister-in-law's mother, she loves that show. And I haven't seen her in a while, but she would always talk about that show. And like, I remember watching it when I was really little. Like, I think it came on after I came home from school. Anyway. Yeah, really. And I remembered that I always wanted to live on a farm because of that. Meanwhile, now I'm like, I don't want bugs, get away from snakes. I'm like, like I'm itchy and there's dirt on the floor. I want my feet to get dirty. Avery walks around with no shoes on. I'm like, please put shoes on. Sarah, Six of Cups can indicate character. Yep. Nostalgia and affection. Yep. Absolutely. And then you know how you have those moments where you might look back on a situation and you see like really terrible things that happened, but then there are times where you'll see the good things that happened too. Everything is like both sides of the coin. Oh, I like the goat. LA, what did Mary think of me from talking to me and seeing me? She was supposed to be my mother-in-law. Seems to think highly of you, thought that you were a nice person, may found you to be smart and intelligent, grounded, stable, loyal, and sincere. Kevin, General. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life comes into balance. A wish comes true. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and money comes in. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet? That's Rosie. Did R think about me in the past few days? You could have crossed through his mind, but he's not sitting around and thinking about anything specifically over the last few days. Lovely. Energy reading on BD. Retrial. Energy reading on BD. Okay, let's see. This person's energy is successful. I don't know what's going on, but they're feeling either successful or hopeful or and content. I'm Lourdes. I'm thinking to a new project at school for French club. Will it be accepted? Yes, I think it will be accepted. Oh, shit, I hit the wrong button. Adonis, would Ryan feel anything if I talk to them later today? Yeah, they'd be happy to speak to you. A new journey begins, brings in cause for celebration, feeling grounded and stable, happy and content. Pretty good. Anybody else here? Mel. Will P find out that R is lying about the pregnancy, or will she be able to pull it off? I have some families saying that she's actually showing. It doesn't make sense. You know what? It comes back to the same thing. I think that a lot of people are not really going to believe her, but they're not going to call around on it because they're afraid. Or like they don't want to be that person, you know, and be wrong. What do you think? I don't think that this is true. Yeah. I don't, something there is not right. I feel like some people may be feeling like they may be waiting for the other person to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't want to be the person to say it. And I think that when it comes down to the timing of it, it's not going to be right. I want to call her, but I don't want to be wrong. Yeah, I know. I know. That's what I'm saying. She's pulling it off, right? And that's the thing. You don't want to be wrong. I feel like other people don't want to be wrong either. Yeah, and she's staying away from you. She's probably avoiding other people too. Maybe anyone that may be super close to her. But thing is that if you're ever seen any of those stories, like the person could be really believe it and really go to certain lengths believing that they're actually pregnant when they're not. I mean, one girl, I saw the video, I think that she'd had a hysterectomy. She had a couple of kids and for whatever reason needed a hysterectomy. And she, what did she do? Became friends with somebody that was pregnant, and I don't know if she killed the woman. I don't know. It was some kind of craziness. They were young girls, like in their 20s. Showing off the baby's ultrasound. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know. How can two different doctors be wrong, right? And how could they both be wrong? And then on top of it, like it's one thing not to hear it, right? There's no heartbeat for two of them. If it was the opposite, I would say it may be, if somebody heard it and didn't hear, and then something happened afterwards. But I can't see two of them not getting a heartbeat. And yeah, I just, something's not right here. Something's not right. Oh God, Anonymous. The struggle has been real. I know. Me and boyfriend Sagittarius. Communication looks good and you should be spending time together. Here's Sagittarius. Making decisions that are slow and steady wins the race, but life should be moving forward. Nothing is changing quickly, but things look like they're functioning well. Adonis, there was a lady that lied about being pregnant. Later, she kidnapped the kid to fate. Yeah. I think that this girl, I don't know if I want to say her name was Caitlin or Kaylee or something like that. And then the other one, I think her name began with a T. Maybe it was like Taylor or something like that, where she became friends with the girl and was faking being pregnant and then killed her and performed a C-section on her, took the baby out and was pulled over by a cop, and she was swearing that she delivered this child on the side of the road, but meanwhile the doctors are like, there's no signs of her delivering a child. Yeah, and I think that she's in jail. Here's the kicker. She told me with her own mouth she lost the baby, but it's telling everyone something different. And that people are lying on her. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's crazy. Mountain, I had a friend in college and she said that she was pregnant by her fiance who ran off with another younger, supposedly a virgin. I'm pretty sure she got pregnant on purpose. Yeah, a lot of people do that, getting pregnant on purpose, because they think it's going to change something, but it doesn't. It doesn't. It only makes matters worse. Daily for today. If I come across that story, I'll look for it. I'll put it on the community section, so if you guys are interested, you can watch it. It was a crazy video. Bailey, you've got take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. You could get news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. They got married and then they got divorced. Wow. Jamie and Brianna, Aries. You have a wish that comes true around the situation getting back on track. Still may be slow and steady wins the race, but communication looks like it should be improving, and you may be spending time together. Con for the rest of the week. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Money comes in, life changes for the better quickly, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. A wish comes true around finances improving, and you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Mountain, I truly don't understand how anyone can think that way or get to this. Yeah, I know. I don't get it either. My worst is chasing down someone to tell me the truth. Years ago I worked with this girl, and she told me, she's like, I have this theory that women who maybe never really felt love get pregnant on purpose because they know the child will love them. And maybe it's a subconscious thing, but then they feel loved by the child. And they're craving love, so they figure they won't be rejected by their child. I get that. I understand that, and it does make sense. But it's not the answer, because once again, having children, chasing men or women or whatever it is that you're doing, it's not fulfilling what the issue is inside you. It's just putting a Band-Aid over it. And presenting somebody with the idea of having their child when they don't want to be with you in the first place, and they're not committed to the relationship, is not going to make the relationship work. The relationship's not working. A child is just going to add stress to it, especially if the guy doesn't want it. So yeah, I don't get it either. Yeah, it also does give them attention from the community. There's that too. Now, I had a friend, they were young though. I didn't know her at the time. She said that she had a friend in college, and the boyfriend was like always cheating on her, and she knew it. And then she married him. Now, why would you marry someone who was cheating on you? That's the first question. But in her head, she felt like if she married him, then she won. She was the best. He chose her. What'd you win? What'd you win? A liar and a cheater? Okay, congratulations. You won the dog shit prize. Okay, good for you. And she thought in her head that after they got married, it would change. It didn't change. She was smart though. Within 6 months, she had filed for divorce and got out of it. But why would you do that in the first place? Like, I guess I can understand, because when I date, I don't know why he keeps coming up today. My first boyfriend, so to speak, when I was like 19 or 20, he had a reputation of not staying with any woman. And I'm not going to say that he was like he may have been like a player, but he wasn't like a sex player, because he wasn't trying to do that with me. And I was almost kind of wondering, like, he doesn't really seem to be all that interested. Anyway, he wasn't like going from girl to girl using them for sex, but he was going from one girl to the other for the emotional connection or whatever it may be, or leading us on or whatever. And I really thought when him and I got together that things were going to be different. Now, why did I think that I was going to be different than anybody that came before me? But I did. There was a moment in time where I thought, oh, he isn't going to do that to me. Damn straight was going to do that to me. For 4 years, he was going to do that to me. But yeah, so I understood, when she said that, I'm like, I guess I could understand. But I think for me, just who I am personally, I would be so hurt and devastated by somebody doing that I don't think I would be able to forgive them. Not because I just think I would have a hard time with like being with somebody who had that level of betrayal, just because I'm very sensitive, not for any other reason. Anyway. He was probably gay. Maybe he was. Twin Flames, am I going to hear from a job soon, or do I need to apply more? I think you're going to hear from something. You have strength coming in around new job opportunities, but you know what? It doesn't hurt to apply more. Throw it out there. Why not? Yeah, he was the one that whenever he was away, I would hear from him. He would send me letters. I would get packages from him. But when he was home, never had time for me. He would drop by my work to see me at work. That was it. Mrs. H for the rest of the day. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. Life changes for you for the better quickly. The hard work you put into work, school, or business pays off, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. love. You have a wish that comes true around love. If you're already with someone, things should be moving forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but towards greener pastures. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a Capricorn and a Gemini coming in, and also another Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. A wish comes true around your luck changing for the better quickly, and your next relationship should have long-term potential around it, and a wish comes true. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, Samantha will have to be my last one because I have to go pick up Avery. Work for today. Work is okay. You're feeling like better respected, better compensated. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. An old wound eases and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Not bad. I think I answered for everyone. Adonis, Aries, trying to buy me stuff was weird. They also tried to finesse me by saying I bought you something so that I could reply. That's terrible. But that's also kind of reminds me of like desperate energy. You know, like you have to buy somebody something in order to spend time with them. Like, you know. But anyway. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go pick up Miss Avery, and then I'll come back on later tonight. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a nice afternoon. Bye-bye.